that is how you get the entire cross product out of 312. Bennett here. That's lamer. Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to remember the cross product equation, if you're familiar with Calc 3, with a single number, which may seem kind of erroneous because there's 12 different variables in a certain order, but I figured out a way. So the first thing you want to do is get something to write on. Now the cross product is an equation which allows you to find the area of two-dimensional shapes using vectors and the angle at a right angle to three vectors in a three-dimensional plane. Doesn't really matter for this. This is just that the cross product is really important and you need it in a lot of equations, and it's really helpful if you can remember it without needing an equation sheet. So the cross product looks like this. And the way you represent a cross product in Calc 3 or the universe is V1 crossed with V2, and it does matter what order they're in, and it's usually represented with this X right here. So this would be the cross product of A and B. A2 times B3 minus A3 times B2, that would be the X of your vector. And cross products yield vectors. They don't yield numbers like the dot product. You have A3 times B1 minus A1 times A3, and that would be Y, and A1 times B2 minus A2 times B1, which is Z. So as you can see, there's 14 distinctual variables here. And an example of A and B would be, so this would be A1, A2, A3, this would be B1, B2, and B3. So you can see there's 6 different individual numbers flying around in this equation, 12 different places they can go, and this all comes out to a vector down here, some kind of X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm not showing you guys how to do the cross product. I'm showing you guys how to remember the cross. So the question is, how do you remember where all these variables go, right? If you look at this right here, you can notice a pattern right away. In every single one of these instances, this is A times B minus A times B. It's always AB, 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 etc., etc. That's simple enough, you can remember that. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is, how do you remember A2, B3, A3, B2, on and on. Well, one way to do this would be to write out a very large number, 2, 3. So, I don't know about you, if you can remember this number off the top of your head, that's amazing. I cannot remember this number, but we can break this number down. There's obvious symmetry in this. So let's separate this out, and we can see that the X component, the Y component, and the Z component break down into X, Y, and Z. 2, 3, 3, 2 is the X, 3, 1, 1, 3 is the Y, and 1, 2, 2, 1 is the zeta. Now, this is a little better. You could remember 3 4-digit numbers. You could think of them as dates of such, but we can break this down even farther. Notice all of these are symmetrical. 2, 3, 3, 2. 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1. This means we can split them all in half and remember to mirror them over when we convert it back into the main number. So this becomes just 2, 3, 3, 1, and this becomes 1, 2. Now we're down to 6 numbers to remember the entire cross product. However, this is only halfway there. In the end, you'll only need a 3-digit number to remember the cross product. So next, you only need to remember 23, 31, and 12, right? Not that complicated. We can turn 23, 31. This kind of looks like a date, maybe in the future. Halo Wars. How do you remember this date? I'm not good at remembering dates. However, I am good at remembering times between dates. So we can say the year right now is 2019. Subtract the 2, you get 312. And isn't that convenient? The 12 right here is the final number you need to remember. So if you can remember 312, which is a very easy number to remember, you can remember the entire cross product. Let me show you how. If we just remember the number 312, we can add that to 2019, which is the day today. I turned 21 in 2019. It's a memorable year. Right, this is equal to 331. And that's significant because this is the x portion, this is the y portion, and the z portion is just 12. Now we can expand this into, we can mirror it over, so you get 2, 3, 3, 2. For y you get 3, 1, 1, 3. And for z you get 1, 2, 2, 1. And now all you need to do is overlay this with the alpha beta protocol, and that's the cross product equation. A2 times B3 minus A3 times B2, A3 times B1 minus A1 times B3, and finally we have A1 times B2 minus A2 times B1. And that is how you get the entire cross product out of 312. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope this helps you out. It helped me out. I was in class and had a quiz on the cross product and had 45 seconds to think of a way to memorize it, and voila, 312. That's all you need to know. You can think of the number 312, you can hold it in your head, you can hold the entire cross product if you unpack it in this fashion. So, alright, hope this helps you guys in your pursuits of life. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I want to understand. I have done